Up to now, we've been using item definitions in the background, giving items, stacking them, equipping them, all of that. In this video, we're going to look at what an item definition actually is and how it fits into the inventory system. An item definition is a scriptable object. It describes what an item is, not where it is, not how it's stored at runtime, just what the item represents. At the top, we have the GWID. This is the stable identifier for the item. It's what gets saved in snapshots, used for lookups, and resolved through the item database. The GWID doesn't have to be a generated long key. It just needs to be unique and stable. So you can use generated IDs or simple string IDs as long as they don't change between sessions. Then we've got display data. Display name, icon description. This is purely for UI. It doesn't affect how the inventory behaves. Next is stacking. Max stack controls how many of this item can exist in a single slot. If max stack is 1, you'll get separate slots instead of merge stacks. If it's higher, the system will merge items together automatically when possible. Then we've got classification, category and tags. These are used by other systems like equipment slot filters. This is what those filters are checking when deciding if an item is allowed in a slot. We saw that in the slots and restrictions video. This is where that data comes from. There are also optional fields here. Things like world pickup prefabs, usage effects, and equip visuals. For example, an item can define an equip visual prefab and a socket name. We saw that in the slots and restrictions scene, where the equipment visual attacher uses this data to attach the item to the character. We're not going deeper into that here. Just know this is where that data comes from. Now the important distinction. At runtime, the inventory does not store item definitions directly. It stores ItemStacks. An ItemStack is a reference to the definition, plus a quantity, and optional runtime data. So the definition is the blueprint, and the stack is the live instance. That's the core model. Definitions define what an item is. Stacks define how much of it you have. And the inventory system just moves those stacks around. Everything we've seen so far and everything coming next builds on that.